Here we are again, DIY rooster. It's been a long time, but got doing other stuff and forgot all about putting the car in. So here's my 2000 Jetta TDI running on veg oil. I've been running it for 5 years. No problems so far. I'll just show you my setup here. Here's in my trunk. There's my tank, which is a boat tank. And there's my filter. Now the filter slides out of here if you have to change it. It just slides right out. And I took a boat tank and I put a coil in there, copper coil, and I cut a hole in the top and ran the coil for the hot water to come through and to heat up the tank. It's an insulated tank. I got styrofoam in there and I got it wrapped with the insulation stuff. Don't forget, this has been in here for 5 years, so it looks kind of grubby, but it works fine. This is my fuel gauge here. It works, and I put a pump on this car. Not that I needed it, but I didn't know any better at the time. So I put a pump in there to pump the veg oil. It comes in handy if you have to bleed the system. But anyways, when I put the pump on, the gas tank will work. So anyways, around here, I'll get inside the car. And there's my gauges there. I put 2 gauges up on the side here. One's for the temperature and one's for my vacuum for the turbo. Anyways, I used to have 2 temperature gauges. I used to have one for the front of the car and one for the back, but there's only like 5 degrees difference for both of them. And there's my switch down there for the veg right there. Down for purge, middle's off, up for on. Big mistake I made, I put the switch on this side and it's right where the key is, so it's a bit of a pain. Sometimes you hit the switch to the off position, you don't realize it, and you start driving again, realize you're not on veg oil, you're on diesel. Anyways, it seems to work good, and that's my switch down here, this white switch. That's for my pump. I don't use that, only if I'm purging the system out, which isn't too often. Hold on. Okay, here's my setup here, and in there you can see those two 3-way valves are right there, and this is my system that I made myself. It's a heat exchanger. I made that. It's a copper pipe, 1.5 inch, has a 1/2 inch pipe going through it. That's where the water runs through on the big pipe, and the veg oil runs through the 1/2 inch copper pipe in the center. And then it's wrapped with a coil. I'll put a picture in my video of what it looks like without the wrapping on it. Anyways, the lines come up there, and it works pretty good. I mean, I had a lot of problems fitting in those 2 3-way valves. There they are down there. But anyways, it works really good. And that's my other heater sensor right now that I'm using. And there's also one in the line in the back of the tank, which I don't use anymore because I notice it's not too big of a difference, 5 degrees. Anyways, that's my Jetta. Thanks for watching the video.